everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you how I do a traditional side part sew-in. It's not as hard as it looks, and I definitely encourage you to try it on yourself. So let's get into it. So first things first, prep is everything. So I start by oiling my hair a little bit with some hair oil, just massaging it into my scalp. And then I'm going to begin by parting my hair so I can braid it into a nice foundation. Since I am doing a side part, I make sure to leave out just enough hair for that.
Top tight right with you, I feel like Scarface. Like that white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. Sex remind you I'm not violent on you day one.
Next, I'm going to go around the perimeter of my head. I'm going to comb out the edges so they aren't going to be a part of the foundation. I don't want to cause any tension on my edges, and I also need a little bit on the outside to blend in with the extensions. So I'm just going to leave out just enough so it'll be able to cover that. And then I'll braid it so it's out of my way. I'm doing the same thing on the other side as well. So now I am going to start by creating my first braid for my foundation. So I just parted off a small section. I'm using some braiding hair. First I'm going to take my natural hair, braid it down a few times, and then I'm going to add in the braiding hair. So this just helps with the foundation as well, just keeping the hair in place because our hair is very thin on the edges. So you just want to make sure that is supported by a little bit of braiding hair, not too much. You don't need a lot, just enough so that part is a lot more secure. So I'm going to braid that all the way down. Once that is braided down, I'm going to start with another braid right next to it. And this part, I won't use any braiding hair. I'll just continue to braid my natural hair down until I get to a point where I can bring in that previous braid and attach it to the new braid that I'm braiding right now. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to add that into one of the strands and then continue braiding down the hair. And this is going to just close up that gap between the braids and just give you more of that solid foundation for your extensions. I got something that I could lend you. A piece of mind, baby. Come and get a piece of mind. Say you gotta work from 3 to 9. Oh, I get you home by a decent time. Wait, your bed, you can sleep in mine. Yeah, let's make it happen, girl. I need some time. Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's the feeling that I get when we lock lips. So I did leave out a little bit of hair in the back as well, so you can see that, because I just didn't want to create any tension on the back of my neck as well. I'm going to just continue doing what I did on that side to the other side. So same method. And then for this last braid, I'm going to continue braiding down as normal. And then of course adding in that previous braid from the other side and making sure all of the braids are tucked away.
First base, second base, third base. I'm trying to get you in your birthday. Oh, I know these other niggas thirsty, but please never entertain them, cause that would hurt me.
I did have to put a scrunchie on the end of my last braid just because it would not stay braided at the end. I think it was a little too straight. But anyway, now I'm going to top off my foundation with some more oil, just getting it all in there, making sure my scalp and my hair is fully oiled. Now for the fun part, sewing in the bundles. I'm going to take my threading needles. I used my hair thread and doubled it up, as you can see. And my first bundle, I'm also going to double the wefts. And then I also, when I start my weft, I like to put the needle through the weft, and that helps it hold it in place. I am using hair from Amazon today. They are 28, 26, 24, and 22 inch bundles. I use the 28 inch first, of course, and then I'll work my way down to the 22 inch. So I start by securing the first track at the nape. I also like to secure the wefts by creating a knot, which you will see a few times throughout the video, like I'm doing right now. I like to use the fold over method as well at the ends instead of cutting the wefts. It helps prevent shedding, and it's also easier when you install it. So I'm going to continue doing this method until I get to the last and final bundle, which is a 22 inch. And I'm going to use a singular weft this time instead of doubling it up, because I do want it to lay more flat at the top of my head. So once all the tracks are in, it's time to make this look come together. I straightened my leave out and the extensions using the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant and some basic ceramic flat irons from Remington. Then I used Baskin Lather's Edge Control to slick down my baby hairs. I have mixed feelings about this edge control. I don't want to say too much. Like, it is an okay edge control. I think it does do its job as far as like, however, I have experience with it kind of flaking up on me, getting a little gunky, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know about it. So if you have any good edge control recommendations, please leave them in the comments down below. Okay, so this is the final result. I am very pleased with how it came out. These are probably these are the thickest bundles I've ever purchased, and they're also the most affordable I've purchased, because these are actually, I put 4 bundles in my head. Not the entire 4 bundles, but at least I want to say 3.5. Pretty much packed them all in. So it's nice and thick and voluminous, which I love. I did get 28, 26, 24, and 22-inch bundles. The hair goes all the way down to like the top of my butt, if you can see that. But yeah, this is like the longest extensions I've ever put in my head, but they're so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. I might also cut some layers into it as well, but for right now, I'm just gonna leave it as is. It's so cute, but I didn't do much to it. I kind of just like went through and straightened it a little bit. I have to go do some other things right now, so I don't have time to like fully style it. But I also did do my edges. Yeah, so another sew-in video down in the books. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you on my next video. Bye, y'all.
Doesn't make sense now. shit just got real, things are getting intense now. I hear you talking about we a lot, or you speak French now.